What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Scout Boy back here with an ultimate rebuild thing with NBA 2K16. I got this idea from CSB, so check out his channel to see where I got my idea from. So right now we are the Denver Nuggets, and I did a fantasy draft, drafted the worst possible 13 players. As you can see, no one on my team is above 65 overall, and like we're just cruising. We're led by point guard Casper Ware out of Long Beach State, and our sixth man, Tour Murray out of Wichita State. And so we're just hoping that we just get a great draft pick this season. That's all we're really going to go for. And so I'm just going to sim like this whole year, and you're going to see that we're going to tank this year, and we're just going to do amazing. So see you guys after the playoffs, because I'm going to skip to that because nothing important is going to happen this season. So here we are in the off season, and we had a 181 record, which is amazing. I was surprised we even won a game. And so skipping to the NBA draft, I know we have some top picks. We have multiple picks. Let's see, what picks do we have? We have the 2 and 14 pick, and I know I'm going to trade up for those. And so right here. Right here's and after the draft, we get Brandon Ingram, and we get Check Diallo with the I think this with the 2 and 6 pick. That's a great place to start. No team options, and a bunch of people declined except I'm too lazy to check out who did that. I mean, DeMar DeRozan, LeBron James. You never know. Probably not going to get them. No qualifying offers, and my free agents. I just signed Casper Ware. He was leader of our team last season. I don't try to sign him for that much, and he gets kind of mad. Doesn't want player option. Just give him the money he wants, and he should be back on the team. Tour Murray, he's back. Kim Kim English, bring him back. Sean Edwards didn't want him, and so we bring back Tour and Kim. Tour Murray and Kim English come back. Going into free agency, we're looking at Andre Drummond. Even though he's a restricted free agent, I still try to go for him. Something happens, and it only lets me give him 21.26 mil, and that happens for I think the rest of the people I try to sign. So that kind of makes me mad. But see, I tried to negotiate again, and I realized, okay, whatever, I'll try that. So then I'm like, you know what? Let's just go for Hassan Whiteside, and we'll see how that goes. He's unrestricted, so we'll see. See the same problem right there, 21.26. We offer him that. And so now we have kind of a centerpiece to go around with the rookies that we have. We also need a decent point guard, so we pick up Brandon Jennings. We'll try to pick him up. And we're also looking kind of like another guy to pick up, shooting guard wise. We want Eric Gordon. He's a good player, to come, just to fill a spot that you need until you can figure out what you're gonna do with that spot. Now we need a power forward. We don't need anyone good because of Check Diallo. So he picks just for John Lure. He is actually a great player, and we end up getting all three guys except for Brandon Jennings. He does not want to join the team yet. He's not feeling it right now. He's still mulling our offers, but we get John Lure, Hassan Whiteside, Eric Gordon. They are on the Denver Nuggets, and now we should look at different. Now we're looking for just some other point guards to look at. I see Trey Burke. I'm like, you know what? We need some young talent at point guard for now. Let's try to sign him, and we'd have a nice duo at point guard with Brandon Jennings and Ty Lawson, and we get Brandon Jennings right there. And I try to see if we can get Trey Burke the next day, hopefully. Also going to looking at some different centers or like a backup center to get. I see Bismack, young. He'd be a nice backup for Hussein. Try to sign him. Also need a shooting guard. And I see my boy Twan Moore. He is a great bench player. He just wants his minutes. That's all we want him for. And so now we're just kind of looking. We're thinking about Tony Rowe. And Tony Rowe, I'm like, you know what? We just need to have some depth at point guard. We get all the players we wanted except for Etwan Moore. I don't think he signed with us, but that's okay. So now the squad right here, Hassan Whiteside leading us. Then with Brandon Ingram and Check Diallo in the top three, followed by Brandon Jennings, who come after them. then Eric Gordon, Trey Burke, Tony Roten, John Lure, Lance Stevenson, and Bismack Biyombo, and I'm pretty sure there's and Costa Kufis. So that's the new squad right here. And so I don't make any like big trades or anything in the season, and so I'm probably gonna skip to the next playoffs or off season. So yeah, and here we are in the playoffs. We are the 6th seed playing the Clippers. I'm not expecting too much out of this, and it looks like we're down. We're down 2-0, and it looks like we won a game. I think 3-1, and oh, we're still alive. 3-1, 3-2, and we lose. So into the draft, we got 3 picks: Kobe Simmons with the 5th, Josh Jackson with the 6th, and Deontay Davis, I think, with the 9th. So we kind of have like all around players now. So here's the squad now: Hassan Whiteside, Brandon Ingram, Cheikh Diallo, Giannis Valanciunas, key player we got, Josh Jackson, Kobe Simmons, Deontay Davis, Brandon Jennings, Shabazz Muhammad, Trey Burke, Mike Scott, Garrett Temple, Seth Curry, Aaron Harris. Seth Curry, big pickup, not Steph, but we're hoping for the best from him. And so we're looking up. That's the squad for now. Probably going back to the playoffs. Back in the playoffs, we got the 1 seed with a 60-22 record. Great improvement. We're playing the Warriors, who went 41-41, and I honestly am confused how this happened. 2-1, 3-1, and I think 3-2, and we lose first round. That got me. So we need a new squad. So Brandon Ingram and Cheikh Diallo are leading the way. 2 great first round picks that we got. Then Hassan Whiteside and Josh Jackson, followed by Giannis Valanciunas and Kobe Simmons. And behind them is Deontay Davis, Brandon Jennings, Shabazz Muhammad, Trey Burke, and like we don't really care. So season awards right there. And so here we go. First seed again, 16-22 again. This time playing the Lakers. That's game 1. We win game 1. We take game 2. Steal game 3. Sweep. There we go. Our first time getting to the next round. Here we go. And win game 1. Take game 2. Take game 3. Oh, if they win game 4, we get in conference finals. Here we go. Playing the Jazz. And we win game 1. It looks like. We won game 1. Get game 2. They got game 3. We get game 4. We get game 5. We win in 5. Now we're playing the Wizards. Playing the Wizards, we take game 1. We get game 2. Get game 3. They get game 4. And we win it all. After 4 seasons, our team with no 65 overall players wins the NBA Finals with Josh Jackson as the MVP for the finals. And that is just a rebuild for the ages after having the worst team in the NBA going from 1-81 to 60-22 with an NBA Finals appearance and victory. And that's like what the series is going to be. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.